my nigga, we having a wonderful day. And I would fuck with my wife, it's the first of the month. And I'll be smoking, joking, rolling blunts, and sipping on 40 ounces again. Come, we got the busted rum. All night, we high, get up the back to where 99. I give up my nigga to give me some, yeah, yo. Double up, nigga, what you need? We got what you get, D.O.D. for the green league. Double up for the first to show, but it lay low. Cause the poor people, they roll so. You can't get away, but it toast that, yeah, yo. Keep your bankroll. We're having a celebration to stay high. You can never leave, but it's time to grind. I'm down for mine, crime after crime. Finna creep to the back, cause mom's got a glove on the grill. If we got the flow, oh, you know it's the first of the month, and my nigga, we chills for real. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's wake first to wake up. Yeah.
And I see that my sister was already dressed. She said, I'm gonna go get my stairs. Watch, I make sure no one snatches my chick. Nigga, that's the real man. Sold in the mail and put it up in my pocket. So let me hit it and 99. Give me a up about that. But ain't no bucket ride that read up. Hop on the 10 to the clip. Get him up with him, it does. And I catch that gun, man, I gotta get there. Player, holla. Like they got much to offer. When I bet weed on 93. I'll up on the clock for some dollars. So get a bag of dope and a quarter roll. Oh, most all of my niggas got the same. And we gonna roll it all up the smoke. And then they reefer hydro. You know the cut, so fucking pump out. Toss up the giggle, then roll with a clone and same old. Running through the alley, get in the alley. Up at the second, the sundown, no front wall. January on 9th of December, I'm loving the first of the month. Wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Yeah.
Gotta get mine. In the hood that I claim, and I slang on the double nine. Gotta find them dubs. Put it in a thug, get love. What's up? Tell us thing on my corner. Niggas use a gonna say clear niggas don't like that. And selling them dummies, making that money. Come back, nigga, get tap. From the 1st to the 15th, niggas smoke plenty weed, but I gotta say, gotta come up. Put my rocks in the club. When I get high, nigga, blaze that blood. Time to roll to the bag. Got on my profit and add it to the stash. Gotta watch my back.
What's going on, everybody? Snarky, great to see you. Wolverine. Did you all get your checks? We got some checks.
I'm on the bus with Big, and I'm coming with blood after blood of the stone. Nigga T just put me down. Oh God, how I love when it first come around. Now
we got a couple of guests with us today. We got the original gangster Lori. We got Homie G, Money Funk, Scales, as well as John Denicola.
Mr. John Denicola.
Can't forget Good Citizen Media. And myself. What's happening, everybody? Thank you for stopping in. We greatly appreciate you. Did you guys get your checks? It's the first of the month.
Check.
I'm claiming the 5th.
1, 2, 1, 2. Is everybody paying attention?
I'm going to need the balances to go along with those checks, please.
Oh, they're negative.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely negative. See, we have this petty cash problem. We just can't keep it around. You know? Checks, that's one thing. But the petty cash, whole nother thing.
Well, I've been hearing that they need a new security system over there for some reason. I'm wondering if that's because, the unattended petty cash is just sitting there in a drawer unlocked, available to anybody that walks in there.
You remember I went there, boots on the ground, to check out how they kept getting robbed. And I mean, they had cameras outside, the doors were all locked. I couldn't understand how they kept getting robbed, guys. Like, it didn't, I mean, I found one like missing window and a couple with like duct tape stuffed in them and shit. But how they were getting robbed, I just wasn't sure. But somebody posted on Facebook, and it just opened my eyes right up. I finally understood how they were getting robbed. It made sense. It all made sense off of this one little paper. So,
well, and we've shown this paper before. So, I mean, this is nothing new that we haven't put out before, but we noticed a few little things with it. Just a few little things with it. And then we've got some other ones that we haven't put out before, but we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll definitely get to that too.
Well, it does explain the Post-it notes over the security camera in the town hall.
Check.
Yes.
I'm curious how much they spent on Post-it
Oh wait,
notes.
I'm sorry. I think I let something out of the bag there. At least I didn't let it fully out of the bag. That is not the document that we were talking about. The document that we are talking about is actually this document right here.
Check.
Check.
Sir, that's not confidential. I don't think we should be reading that.
Well,
Close your eyes.
It was put out onto a public forum. So I mean,
private public information.
Must be
Everybody,
public information then.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, wait a
Should I
minute. Go back up for a second.
go back down.
Yeah, I want
Whatever.
to see.
Get to that first sentence.
Hey, wait a minute.
Will the real
I know
CBI
that
agent
name.
please stand up?
check.
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 Does anybody want to do the honors and read it?
Fred Schaefer
everybody-
Consulting.
The easiest for the viewers. There's about 10 in here. I'm sure on their little phone screens, they're like, "What the fuck does that say?"
That would be me.
Check.
Check.
3150. Check.
Oh God. Good night. Oh my
I'd
God.
read it, but I don't know how to read.
It's confidential on it, Wolvie. I don't think we're supposed to read it, but we found it on Facebook. So,
Well, if somebody's
John
gonna read
Smith.
what's up, John?
I haven't seen John Smith in forever and a day. Bro, you back from the future? Where'd you go? Missed you, buddy.
What's up, Betty?
it.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments right now. Hold on one second. So, if nobody is familiar with Chris Schaefer used to be the director of CBI out here.
Used to been.
Director?
Yeah, director. Yeah, director.
Morning.
And from my understanding, he was disgraced out of the CBI. Like one of those type of guys that did wrong and was pretty much told, if you don't retire, shit's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a forced retirement. Wow.
Well, and then he goes and he creates his own private investigator company and motorcycle club. Telling you, bro, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You can't make this stuff up. Seriously. He started a motorcycle club, private investigator club, like mixed the two together. And it's like a private motorcycle investigator club.
Good.
You can't make this stuff up.
You got to be flexible, and you got
Let's
to go
hope he
with.
doesn't come and investigate your private.
That's right.
Oh.
Check.
Check.
Well, and this was an investigation. If you've been following us, this was an investigation done on Sarah. What was she, the deputy clerk at the time?
Yeah, deputy clerk, court clerk, or
Assistant deputy clerk.
Assistant
Deputy clerk.
Get it right.
Right.
Now. We can't fuck it up. This is.
We can't fuck up her title. Right.
Yeah,
we can't fuck up her title.
It up, guys. Let's be professional here. Yeah, she was.
So, Chris Schaefer, I did some fact checking, and it said he served as a director approximately in the 2010s. What does that even mean? Oh.
Did you see why he quit, Lori?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you see why he quit?
Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, check. Yeah.
Check. Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's reading it. I'm gonna just scroll it because we're gonna go over a few things about it that pointed out to us. But I'm giving everybody a chance to just read it over, get a nice little grasp.
Information about the missing cash by Town of Aguilar Administrative Assistant Stephanie Coca. The information included a spreadsheet of missing cash deposits on daily receipts beginning 1/10/23 and ending in 8/29/24. Interesting.
That's a year and a half.
Yeah. So why wait so long to report it?
Well, and we go back to the audits, right? Like the auditor flat out said they were having issues with cash, like as far as cash deposits equaling up to actual cash in the bank.
Yeah, hard to reconcile the books, right?
Well, definitely hard to reconcile the books, but it's definitely even harder to reconcile the books when you're running all of the accounts underneath just one account. I mean,
you mean essentially commingling money?
Wolvie, you got to do like John D. Nicola and strap your glasses on. All right? No. Wolvie says, you can't see that. You're going to have to read it to him.
Oh, there's like 10 pages here, Wolvie.
10 pages, Wolvie. This was a $3,100 and something investigation. This ain't no fly-by-night motorcycle gang investigator.
No, not at all.
Or is it?
So just real quick, on Chris Schaefer, CBI put out their own thing on him. And it was nothing but accolades because on May 2nd, 2025, he retired after 30 years in law enforcement. And he was the deputy director overseeing the CBI's investigation section. He also served as the agent in charge of the CBI supportive service section, coordinating the biometrics identification and records unit. Okay.
And Aguilar hired him to come do this investigation, guys.
Yeah. So here's what it says about him, because it says that he was first hired at CBI to be an agent in the investigation section. And then it says he continues to serve as the president of the International Outlaw Motorcycle Gang Investigators Association.
Mic check.
Check.
Please. Several checks before this night's over.
Oh shit. So okay, I tell you what, Wolvie,
he's that guy. That fucking guy, okay?
Yeah. Now mind you, he's not a part of CBI anymore.
Right.
So why they went to Chris and not CBI for this investigation, we're trying to figure that out. But
That comes
them to investigate corruption.
well, I mean, do you hire, as a mayor, do you hire a private investigator, or do you go to like the local authorities and report it?
Well, we all know she's sloppy as fuck.
Well, okay, I can go with that. But I mean, as far as this says, it says that he was requested by the Aguilar town mayor Erlinda Encinas and to conduct an investigation concerning monies that were collected at Aguilar Town Hall that were never deposited into the bank.
she's listed on that first sentence. She asked for the investigation.
Yes.
And then when
Right.
she got the information, she didn't report it to anybody.
Right.
Why
And
ask for an investigation through a private investigator and not just go to CBI and have them investigate it?
exactly because she wasn't going to make it public. She was going to say,
Right.
okay, it's what we found out. Now,
But-
how do we
but-
keep it from the public?
Now, hold on a second. Now, if they weren't going to make it public, then why did they walk Sarah out the door, and why didn't they just overlook it?
And why did they use taxpayer money to pay for it?
Because they use taxpayer money to pay for everything. What was that
Oh,
$100?
wow.
What was it? The Asian buffet place down in Trinidad. What was that for? I heard him trying to tell us, but I couldn't hear good with that sound system they have. The $100 and some odd for Asian food.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that, and I never went back to look. I mean, it is kind of crappy stereo that they had up, Lori. But there was a bill for the pretty much the Chinese food restaurant down in Trinidad.
and
There was
I
a
remember
bill.
Oh yeah, it was like over $100, and she was trying to say something about. I can't remember what she was saying because I couldn't really hear it, but I thought it was like in recognition or something like an employee. I don't know. I'm talking out.
Oh,
my head.
I remember what it was. So apparently there was a couple of people that came down and volunteered out of the kindness of their heart. And what the town wanted to do was to give them a couple of gift cards because they wouldn't accept cash.
I wouldn't accept a gift card. That can be traced back
Yeah.
to the criminality.
So the gift cards,
you know?
the gift cards were in recognition of volunteering.
Oh my God.
Like they did with who was that? Mario, that went down all of Main Street and cleaned up all of Main Street and cleaned up all the dirt out of all those doorways of the abandoned buildings. Mario did that. He got a gift card. Remember that, Lori? Remember that? I
No,
remember that. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
I thought it was me too, but I thought it was me too, but I guess I look like this guy Mario. So Mario did it.
Yeah.
Mario
Jack-
got
Jack.
your gift card. Send me a picture of Mario. I'll find him. I'll get your card back. I promise. Bastard. How much was that card? 25
Get
bucks?
this check back on the road.
What? This is a black. Go to the black pants. Tell them we need them in Aguilar. They need to do
Right?
it solid. Yeah, just come
Dude,
in,
you-
eradicate the town, and leave. They don't have to stay.
Oh,
We won't make them stay. They can go. They
Right?
have free passes with us. We're not suppressing.
well, Erlinda also told this guy specifically that the funds were missing bills that were paid for in cash. As a part of the investigation, he was specifically requested to interview Miss Sarah Porras, the deputy clerk and the court clerk. Miss Porras was currently on leave pending the investigation. I don't remember her being out in August. Was she out in August?
No, that's when the investigation started. It's
No,
on the
that-
29th.
Yeah, it says August 5th
no, because
or
Right.
August 9th.
it
Yeah,
was
that's
September. It was September, wasn't it?
August.
So So in September, she was.
Well, September
She
she
was
was.
on leave in September,
but-
yeah.
Well,
was
no,
in-
this says August. This says August 29th. Then,
Right.
and she was already currently on leave
down.
pending
That's
the
when it
investigation.
completed. This is when he completed the investigation, the 29th. If you scroll down, it says
I think
when the investigation was conducted. The
I think-
date, August 29th, is not when it was conducted. This is when it was completed, I would say.
that's the date of his report. That's the date.
Okay.
Well,
So by August, she was out. Yeah.
yeah.
Because the
Hang
investigation.
on, bring that back up again.
September-
Bring that back up.
You're gonna have to wait a second. You're just gonna have to wait a second.
So
The end is not dated. He didn't date it. There's no date on the
I'm
signature
not
here.
talking about
There's no.
that.
Go out
I'm
back
talking
up to the
about right on
very
the first page. It says
Well-
September 12th was when the investigation was conducted. On Friday, September 12th, 2025. It says
Where
right
do
there.
you see? Where do you see on Friday, September 2020? It says on August 29th, I was requested.
Scroll. Scroll.
I think
Right
further
there.
down. Further down, Josh. I'm trying to scroll
On
down, but you're in
September
That's
front
when
of
he
the screen.
interviewed her.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That was on February.
September. Middle of September. This is the
Yeah,
end
but
of
he's
August.
saying that he's saying on August 29th. Then he needs to work on his wording.
No shit.
For real, this is a really bad investigator guy. If he like, and I don't have very good wording myself, so I can say this with fucking all certainty that it shouldn't. If she was currently on leave pending the investigation, that would mean that she was on leave in August,
Right. She
not
was.
September.
Well,
Okay, that's what I asked.
September. August, she got put on leave, but not because of the August 29th date. Because of the
when did this
September 12th date.
when did this turn into a fucking skit on Who's on First?
Who's on
Right.
first?
That's how
Because
you
I could
roll.
have swore that's just what I asked.
That's how you roll.
Replay the tape. Replay the tape.
Fucking killing me over here.
Michelle says she knows for a fact she was out in August. So yeah, from September she being interviewed. From there, she ended up out in August, right?
The mayor
Right.
probably put her on leave in
At the
August
end of
and
August.
then requested because I bet you Stephanie took that information to the mayor first. The mayor put her on leave and requested the investigation, is my guess.
Well, and we're going to get to that here in a second. So John read this stuff. So if you were here at the beginning, John read this stuff, and it was he was provided. The investigator was provided with information about the mission cache by Town of Aguilar Administrative Assistant Stephanie Coca, which is now the town clerk of Aguilar. This information included a spreadsheet of missing cash deposits on daily receipts beginning on 1/10 of 23 and ending on 8/29 of 24. Ms. Coca informed me that the entries on the spreadsheet contained no notes in the daily deposit envelopes, which indicated that there was no reason for the money to be unaccounted for.
Robbed. Just robbed.
Drive the bus up to her head, John Paul, and run it over
Did it fall on the floor?
her
It
head.
must have. Finders keepers.
How many of you people paid your bills in cash just to watch it go to their slush fund?
Hey, I'm gonna write you guys an IOU.
Hey, she's just doing what she's told, guys. I'm sure. That's all. That's what government employees do, right? They just do what they're told.
Well, that's all we heard out of her, right? I'm just doing what I'm told. Until Tyra left, and then she had nobody to tell her what to do. So I guess maybe that's where shit hit the fan.
Well, it says Ms. Porras informed me that she had worked for the town of Aguilar for over 15 years. She described her current job as doing whatever I'm told to do, which includes collecting payments either on the phone, by mail, or in person. She described she handled the cash payments the same as any other form of payment, as she would take the payment, put it in the drawer, credit the account, and give the customer a receipt. The current workflow then involved Miss Porras going to the post office and getting a money order for the cash, then running the money order through a machine at the town hall, which would automatically deposit these funds into the bank. This was not done on a daily basis, but rather usually weekly. However, each specific day's deposit was kept and documented in a separate daily envelope. See, she was just doing her job. So
Yeah,
Cheryl,
just doing what you're told.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm over on another screen. Cheryl,
you people.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Cheryl. I miss you so much. It's been a long time. Lady J, what's going on? 801, Gail. Who else am I missing here? Okay, we got everybody. Wolvie, Snarky. Okay, we've got everybody. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm over on another page here. So, I mean, we're gonna get back to the fact that, you know, everything should have went smoothly, right? Like, she was doing what she was told. She was taking the money. It was going in the register, right? Crediting the accounts. Everything should be good, right? No money should be missing.
Sweet deal. 15 years. Wow, 15 years. I mean,
well, I mean, he did explain to Miss Porras that his job as an investigator was to figure out what happened to the cash payments that were missing. Miss Porras informed me that, or informed him that she would do what it was. She would do what I was told if my town administrator, Tyra Avila, said, I need petty cash for this. I would mark it down on a sticky note. Oh, got the sticky note or whatever. And then, or whatever. Sticky note or whatever. And then she would say she was going to get it straightened out or everything. What? I'm sorry, that doesn't make proper sentence.
The group of people involved in this investigation are way higher education level than us guys, self-admittedly. I'm sorry that they sound so stupid and they can't write a paragraph well, but
yeah,
here we are, you know.
Okay, let me try and finish. So I would just do what I was told to do by my superior. Miss Porras explained that, as an example, if Tyra needed petty cash, that she, Porras, would mark it down on a sticky note with Tyra's name, date, and the amount, and place the note in the... Scroll out. Boop. Go back in the drawer. So there should have been sticky notes or whatever in the drawer to account for the cash, right?
Check. Yep.
But Stephanie said that there was never any sticky notes or anything in the deposits to mark whatever.
Right. There was no notations, it said.
But it also was my understanding that when, well, and I think it's in this report, and I don't want to spoil it, but if she couldn't make the payroll, like if she couldn't pay back on the sticky notes, then it was deducted from her check. And the person writing the check was Stephanie. So Stephanie knew because she had to write us the check that made sense.
Whoa, you are skipping way ahead, Lori. You're skipping way ahead. We're trying to tell a story. You're like jumping to the end.
Bounds, isn't she? Jeez, I was just sitting there. Here went Lori.
This is story time, Lori. We got to go through the whole story.
Can't bounce around.
Can't bounce around.
This is a professional newscast, damn it. Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
we
Yeah,
can't
I
just
make fun of this. I'm sorry. I'll
we
straighten.
can't just jump around like that.
Please don't. Please don't hit me with a lawsuit or fines or I lose my job here. I really enjoy it. Please don't make me cry.
Well, we know you're
I
still
apologize.
learning. It's all good. That's why we had to hit the brakes. We almost went off the rails there. You almost gave away the end to everybody.
I
I don't know who's
apologize. I just,
Stephanie Baker is.
it's like I've been in fighting mode. I've been in fighting mode since about 5 o'clock this morning. It's been a day. I apologize.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
A lot of people didn't like this coming out. In fact, the mayor herself went onto our page. She graced our page and she reported the post.
Right.
Yeah, like the mayor of Aguilar came onto our Facebook page, us little guys, and blessed us with her presence. And she's like, report. And it didn't go away. And she's like, shit, now what? And then she got banned, and we screenshot and posted that she reported it. Because why does she care? This wasn't her money that was getting stolen, guys. This was the townspeople's money. They were coming in paying their bills. It was going in the petty cash drawer. Why wouldn't this be told to the people who were being robbed? You know what I mean? Like this is weird that she wouldn't want this out there.
Well, I think everybody in Aguilar should know what kind of benefits that you get for working as a town clerk. You get $30 an hour. You can work as many hours as you want. There's no cap.
Sunday's time and a half.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I mean, you get like special perks. You know what I'm saying? You get special perks.
Yep. I sure did.
But I mean, this investigator asked her, hold on, Lori. This investigator asked how the deposit would be made, knowing that the money was short for that day. Ms. Porras explained that if the money was not returned, then Tyra would tell her to move money from a different day's funds, one that had not been deposited yet, to that specific day, making that day's deposit whole. So they were taking from other deposits. If money didn't get put back in, they were taking from other deposits or possibly the petty cash drawer, putting it in with that deposit, and then shipping it off, and everything was good, right? Like you should have like full checks and balances on all your cash. But she had a spreadsheet of a bunch of missing money.
For over a year, right? I mean,
for over a year.
That was a span of time, yeah.
For over a year. And then let's not forget, on top of this, if I believe I'm correct, Tyra wasn't around at the end of 24, was she?
Oh, it's hard to say, because she was out sick for so long or whatever, and was closed for like 6 months for scared of chalk,
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, those dates are real hard for me.
I know
she hadn't worked for like a year before she didn't work, so I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm having a hard time because there was a good point in time where, and we've got it on film, the news themselves tried to open the door and couldn't.
You people, I think it says in here a little later, right? Isn't there another spoiler in here? I ain't going to give out quite yet, but it might have it in there. I'm just thinking, yeah.
I don't know. I tell you what, why don't you look through the Facebook really quick on your phone and see where we're at, because I'm on page 2 and I don't want to give out another spoiler.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, so anyways, we're going to get back to the fact that they're taking money from here and there and everywhere and moving it around, not just their accounts, but the cash too.
Right. Be it from somebody paying their water bill or their gas bill or their taxes or whatever. It didn't matter. We'll just take that money so we can make this day's deposit whole. Right.
Right.
Makes sense.
just like they do with the accounts.
Just
you know.
doing my job. I got it. Yep, I see. Okay.
Right. So Miss Porter said that she didn't think this happened very often, but once she started gathering information for the previous year's audits that had not been completed, she realized it was more often than she thought. So this tells you that it was a normal thing.
Pretty
It
normal.
was possibly an every day to every other day thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just Tyra. It wasn't just Tyra taking money out of there, though.
I'm sure they had good reasons, though. You people. I'm sure. So it's all right. They had good reasons.
Yeah.
Right. And they made a sticky note. So I mean, what else could they do? What could they done better?
She said she made sticky notes, but Stephanie says no, there was no sticky notes or notes at all.
So one of them's lying. One of them's lying, right? One of them's got to be lying. Because there's either sticky notes or there's not. I mean, if they're willing to put them over the camera, there was no shortage of sticky notes.
Right.
So, okay.
So Miss Porras explained that if Tyra returned the money, then Miss Porras would put it in the daily envelope to make it whole and either shred the sticky note or notate the amount that was paid back, keeping the note with the remaining balance. So I'm gathering from the fact that if she paid it back, which if you pay it back after I guess they're playing the shell game until she pays it back, and then if she pays it back, then either if it's whole, she shreds the note, so there would be no note, but there would be no money missing. Or she'd notate the amount that was paid back, keeping the note with the remaining balance. So basically, they'd make it whole, but keep the. Go ahead.
I'm forgetting one other option. They don't pay it back at all, and they just shred the sticky note.
Oh, no. No, you can't do that. You got to keep accountability on all this cash, though. And Sarah said she did it. She's just doing her job, John.
That's it. Just doing her job.
Just doing her job.
Whatever Sarah told her to do. Specifically.
Well, Miss Porras also explained that she, Tyra Avila, and Stephanie, it says Boca, but I think that's a typo. So that was Stephanie Coca. All had access to the money, and that it wasn't kept locked up. To our knowledge, it's still not kept locked up.
Why bother?
Right?
It's not their money.
Well, and it's okay to just have family members in the back over there next to all those important documents that are all confidential, right? All that confidential information over there on those computers that they didn't want filmed. Yeah.
Down the bottom and over to the right.
Yeah. So on top of this, he asked Miss Porras if she ever took money from the drawer herself. She told him, there might have been a time that I was really short and needed medication. Which, it says here that she explained that she takes insulin, and if it wasn't yet payday, then she would ask Tyra for the cash, and then Tyra would write a note with a notation of how much was owed back.
Right. Just back and forth. They kept each other accountable, you people.
Yeah.
That's the checks and balances.
Stephanie didn't know
Scales.
You're clearly right. The check didn't balance.
We're not to that part yet. This is story time. Stop ruining it. You know the story. You saw it. Most of these people haven't. Oh, snap. But she further added that as soon as she was paid, she would pay the money back and Tyra would handle the note.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
He asked Miss Porras if she always paid the money back, and she said she did. Miss Porras explained that for the most part, she and Tyra would handle the money and note when the other person returned it in order to have a check and balance. So they were making sure that each one was checking their balances and balancing their checking. Got it.
Check.
Before you go on, I wanted to
Check.
just answer Betty's question. All of it,
Oh.
Betty.
Yeah, for sure. All of it.
Well,
I mean-
we definitely know that they make great decorations for cameras.
All of it.
Yeah. Great decorations for cameras.
I mean, technically, each one of those sticky notes was worth the amount that was written on it.
At least.
At
Yeah.
least.
Check.
That raises another question for me. How do we know that they wrote anything on the sticky notes?
Gotcha.
Scales, can you do me a favor when you're not talking? Can you mute up? There's a little bit of feedback. Appreciate you, bro. What did you say, John?
I said it brings up another question. What if there was nothing written on the sticky notes?
Well, I mean, we know that there were sticky notes. She said she put amounts on them, but I mean, sometimes sticky notes fall on the floor. I mean, when I was in there, I didn't
Maybe
see a
it's
lot of
swept under
Huh?
the rug, you know. I mean, yeah. You know,
vacuumed up, something
yeah.
like that.
It just they dumped in the shredder on accident, you know. Like
And then, out of sight, out of mind, they completely forgot about it.
right.
But we're going to take money from yesterday's,
Yes.
today's money and put it in yesterday's to make sure everything's good.
Right. It'll be all right.
But Stephanie was able to print a spreadsheet that showed that that's not how it operated.
Weird.
She did, however, indicate that this was not always the case and that she didn't know if Tyra always replaced the money. So she didn't know if Tyra always replaced the money. So what happened to the note?
She only had the check, not the check. There was, the balance was broken, right? There was no check. It was just check. So and check, I mean, that must have been like Tyra saying, give me the money, right? And there was no check saying, hey, did the money come back, right? So
right.
Even though she said it was her responsibility, just ahead of that, right? She would write Tyra's, Tyra would write hers, and they'd keep each other in a check and balance. But then you get down here and she'd say, well, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to if she put money back or not after. I mean, we put it on a sticky note. What else could I do,
Right.
Yeah. You got animals. That's it. The honor system always works when cash is involved. Every time, no doubt. You got a petty cash drawer there with no lock on it. Everybody can access it. It's an honor, no doubt. It is an honor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Miss Porras said that there were times when the money Tyra took never came back through Miss Porras. He told her that the note should still be in the drawer. And she agreed that that is unless Tyra did something with them. So that's unless Tyra like took the note out of her desk. Why would Tyra take the note out of the desk?
I wonder, because around that time frame, you people, you remember we watched them carry out some boxes and stuff. I wonder if those big heavy boxes were filled with all the sticky notes.
I have a
Could
theory.
possibly have been.
When they were shoving the bags full and shit, trying to sneak it out of the garage and shit. We caught them that day, both Porus and Coca. Yeah, I wonder if they were sneaking those sticky notes out of there. Because ultimately, that's like robbing the bank without robbing the bank, right? Because if the sticky note disappears, right? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I love that. All right. That's fucking awesome. I'm just saying, like, the sticky note disappears. Do you got to pay the money back?
No.
Oh.
No, the answer's no.
Oh. What if she took the sticky note and paid it back without her knowledge?
Yeah.
But then there wouldn't be spreadsheets saying that there's missing money.
Right.
Right.
And how do you not have the knowledge if you're trying to still, because this is an everyday occurrence-ish. So if you're still trying to fix yesterday's shit, how do you not notice the money not coming back? You know what I mean? Like, you have to keep the shell game going at that point, right? Like, you have to keep taking these funds, right? Somebody has to put back in at some point, or everybody notices, right? I would think. I don't know.
You would think. I mean, that's how I think the shell game for moving money works. If you're going to try and make your books look straight, you're going to have to keep doing it until the money comes back somehow.
I just want to take a second and say hi to the 5 feds watching. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for the watch hours.
What up, Fed boys?
Gotcha. Check.
Check. Okay, so he asked Miss Porus if Stephanie Coca had ever taken the money out of the drawer, and she said she had not. So everybody else in this office is pinching money out of the drawer for this, that, and the other. And I can tell you right now, this is long before Stephanie was making $30 an hour. And I can tell you that I know for a fact.
But not before she had the beamer.
Right?
Now she has an old piece of shit van that she just leaves out front, so it looks like she's always there.
You're fooled, dude. Don't be fooled. That's all I can tell you.
Well, I mean, I don't know how Stephanie couldn't have been dipping at all, period. I mean, I really don't. Making $16 an hour.
And check it out. You've been watching this town. This is Aguilar. You've been watching this town for a long time. This should not surprise you.
Right?
You've been watching this town for a long time, man. So it is, yeah. It's not, this is how it works. It's Wild West.
Well, hold on a second, because, Stephanie didn't take any of the money, but she did write a check for cash once. So, I guess that's something. Is that taking money? No, that's not taking. You're writing a check. The check should be good, right?
Should be. But I mean, we can know that they have a habit of bouncing them, right? Like we've proven that over the years.
Right.
Soft don't mind bouncing a few checks. Some of them for large sums of money as well, right? Oops, we wrote it out of the wrong account. Then they're like, we only have one account. It's like, make up your mind. So it's not like they'd have like 9 or 10 accounts or something,
Well, hold on a sec, because again, this is another sentence that doesn't. This is another sentence that doesn't sentence, because Okay, I stopped halfway through. And if you're not reading along, basically, she wrote a check for cash, but that she always put the cash in the drawer when she took the cash.
No doubt.
So is she putting the check in the drawer? Is that what they meant to put in there, or is that a Freudian slip on? She always put the cash in the drawer when she took the cash for the check that she wrote for cash.
Right. You can't make this shit up. We found it on Facebook, so it's got to be real.
It is real. Everything you find on the internet's real. If this isn't real, I'm going to be
Best page
pissed.
report you'll ever see.
Hey, question everything. It's worth a fucking shot. And by now, they got to be short on sticky notes. I'm just saying.
Well, there's a lot of mention of sticky notes. I think what we should have done is asked everybody to grab their favorite bottle of alcohol,
Shit,
shot glass, and every time you hear sticky note, you have to take a shot.
We could have made this a fun show, guys.
Drunk story time. Every time you hear sticky note, you got to take a shot.
Feel free to start now, though. It's okay.
It's okay. So, Miss Porras said that taking cash and replacing it with notes was strictly something that was done between Tyra and Miss Porras. Stephanie Coca did not participate in this behavior, according to Miss Porras. So Stephanie's all good. She's the good girl. She ain't doing a damn thing in that office, right?
Right. Except
No,
with
no,
the-
no.
Well, actually, I would beg to differ on that front. And again, I'm no attorney, and I don't, claim to know everything about the law. But it seems to me that if she saw misconduct in office going on, she had a duty to report that to the sheriff's department back when she saw it happening.
That on
Can I
for
make
2
a
years,
suggestion?
the petty cash box, my ass.
Yeah, go ahead, Lori.
This ex-CBI director had an obligation to report his findings to CBI. Correct?
You're absolutely right. He did. And we're going to say that he did refer it to the CBI. He was not working for the CBI, but it was referred to the CBI. We've done records requests. Last time we checked, it was still underneath investigation, but we've had recent information that leads us to believe that the investigation is done. And to our knowledge, there has been no charges pressed and nothing has happened to Sarah.
Correct. All right. And would you do me a quick favor, Josh? Would you look at something that I sent you, please?
Or
Okay.
Tyra, right? Because they're obviously saying Tyra took a bunch of this money too, right? And they can't account for what she paid back ever, it sounds like.
Right.
So they're definitely implicating Tyra in a bunch of other crimes here, aside from the crimes that she's already been charged with. These would be different crimes, guys. I mean, yeah, it could be still an embezzlement charge, in my opinion, but it would be a different instance. It's not the same embezzlement she already been charged with the USDA funds, right? So, they're just doing their job. I mean, really, what it comes down to, they're just doing their job. This is how government operates, and it's hide it from the people, right? Hide it from them, right? Because this was a long time ago. It said the 25th of August. It's a long time ago. Just saying, hide it from the people. Make sure nobody knows. Hush it up, right? She's just doing her job. She made a sticky note. I mean, what more do you guys want from me?
That's it. 17 years.
she's been with them for 15 or was with them for 15.
Yeah, was with him for 15. Yeah, and just doing her job. I mean, she kept
Well,
the
Probably
town.
didn't do it for years,
The town-
but after that, I could almost guarantee she was taking whatever she could get her hands on, along with the rest of the
right.
mayor and probably council members. Who knows? The town's pilfered to death.
Well, I think
Well,
what's scary too about this situation is where she's allegedly working now.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, I don't think a lot of people know exactly where she's working, and we won't say exactly where she's working, but we will say that it's a financial institution, and she
Well-
works with money all day long.
You know, I will say that I find it funny. Stephanie made the notes. Stephanie made the spreadsheet. In around the same time at the top of this report, August 25th, Stephanie got a pay raise to $30 an hour. Okay. Let's not forget that elephant in the room. I'm just gonna say the dates line up right there, just like peanut butter and jelly.
The paperwork
Yeah.
doesn't lie unless it's a creative human.
No, and you know, let's be clear here that when she does have diabetes, she is on insulin, but she does run a pump. She runs one of those 24-hour pumps on her shoulder, and they usually last about 3 days. So she's
Not-
going through an insulin pump every about 3 days.
And two, cannot we say that we attended meetings during these time frames that this money would have been written into a sticky note, where they talked about her insurance through the town, right? Her and Stephanie, there was a big to hoop to doula there, wasn't there, over who got insurance and how much and blah blah blah. Before this whole insurance thing that just recently came up again. This was back a ways. You remember?
Right.
There's
Yep.
insurance, through the town. And
Yeah.
and
I was paying it, and Stephanie was supposed to be. They had to cancel it or something because the premiums were due, and she was going to be looking for new insurances. I remember that part, but I don't.
it was a
remember
whole
ever
big
hearing
to
it.
do, right? Yeah. So I mean, at some point, obviously, we were providing insurance as well. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying somewhere in there that there was discussions in the meetings about that. So,
Right.
and that's
Well-
her sole reason for needing these monies, right? Is to pay for her insulin. She's pretty much sat on that right here. It looks like it's for her medications, guys. She has, she needs her insulin. She's on a pump, right? Like, she has to have her medication. She does have health
Well-
issue or whatever that costs some type of money, I suppose, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't know her medical information, and I'm not trying to say anything
Well-
other than what's in this report. But at the same time, like, we heard something about insurance there at some point. So,
Well, and right. So a while ago, they declined to cover the employees with insurance, right? Because again, Sarah and Stephanie had their own insurance. And let's not forget, I do believe that Sarah was underneath Stephanie's insurance. I think that's how it was working because she would help her out, blah, blah, blah. And they didn't need the insurance, so they didn't get the insurance.
yeah, it had been a while. I forget how it was set up, but and I mean, it's not super pertinent, but at the same time, it is a piece of information there.
Well, that's the only reason why she needed it. But my question is
It's
if-
the only reason she needed it. She states that in here. That's the only reason she would do it, right? That's the only time she needed to pay for her medications. It'll only be like
right.
even number $50, so she could just, cover the medication.
Well, and my question is the fact of if Sarah needs to dip into the cash drawer, right, for medications, and we also heard gas a long time ago. She needed gas. There's a few things that we heard about that allegedly supposedly happened. So if Sarah has to do this with Joe having an income as well, then you don't think Stephanie doesn't have to dip into that thing every once in a while? Or was it because they were already buying lunch and whatever, or groceries or
Well,
whatever from Ringo's on
it
the
doesn't
town's
really
bill?
it doesn't really specifically say that Stephanie wasn't dipping into the drawer. It doesn't say that. It said she didn't participate in the sticky note checks and balance thing, is what I took it as. She opted out of that program. She didn't want a sticky note. So at the same time, I mean, the drawer was unlocked and sitting
Stephanie
right there.
don't know nothing.
So Gail says, you people, I wondered the same thing.
Well, I mean, this guy, he confirmed with Miss Porras there that when she took the money from the cash drawer, she always paid it back, right? And she said that when she started working on the reconciliations, which was the getting all the books together for the audits, is when she realized that some of the money was not paid back. That's when she realized, because it was out of sight, out of mind, everybody. That the sticky note fell on the floor, or Tyra took it out of her desk, or
Well, and what'd she do about that? I wonder, because it doesn't really say.
Wait a minute now. Back it up here for a second, because she said that she had seen this stuff going on back in 23, right? At the beginning of the report, Stephanie was saying that she noticed this stuff
Right,
was
you're talking
going
about
on and it
Stephanie.
happened
This is talking
between
about
certain
Porras.
years.
This is talking about
So now we're
Porras.
going backwards. I'm lost.
No, that's because we're talking about Porras, not Stephanie.
right.
Yeah, we're talking about
Right.
Porras, not Stephanie.
All right.
So,
Well, after she realized that the money wasn't getting paid back, this guy, he told Miss Porras that this money was simply stolen. And she agreed with me that borrowing money from years ago and not paying it back now is theft.
right. And
She admitted to theft.
She's admitting when she was reconciling the books that she knew then things were fucked up, but who did she report it to is my wonder, right? Because meanwhile, Stephanie's over there, she's making notes in a fucking spreadsheet, and Porras is just now figuring out shit's fucked up. And who did she report it to at the time? Right? Because technically she was Stephanie's boss at this time. So who did she report it to, I guess would be my question. If she's saying she realized when she started working on the books that there's a lot more money missing that wasn't paid back than what she had thought. Who'd she tell that?
And look at
Well,
how
that
many
ra- that
years.
ra-
Well, look at how many years that they had to reconciliate, right? So it was what, from 2019 to current?
Yep.
Yeah. 2019 to current that they had to reconciliate. So how much money was stolen by her own admission, stolen?
Right.
How much was stolen?
Right. And I mean, who did?
Well,
like
you're
I
asking
said,
a really good question about who does Sarah report to? Well, there's
Right.
only one other person that I can think of that's higher than Sarah in that office.
yeah, but at that time, this was in a shifty time frame. Okay, because you got to remember when they started doing the reconciliations of the books. That was still back under the old mayor, is when it started and continued into the new mayor. So did she report it to both mayors? Did she report it to the last mayor who had no financial concerns? I don't know. I don't know.
Good questions.
That's also when Tyra was still there. So then Tyra would know, right? You would think
Right.
Sarah would tell Tyra, and Tyra, yeah, I mean, they're all working together. You would figure, hey, Tyra,
because-
we've got a lot of missing money here, blah, blah, blah.
Because remember,
Well,
Ray was there before Tyra left, so they were most definitely doing the reconciliations then on some of those years. So did she report it to Tyra? And then Tyra, I don't know. See, and it kind of means
What
something.
was Stephanie's job title during this time?
Well, she was town administrator, town clerk, town treasurer,
No, he said
town
Stephanie.
security. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie was just an assistant. She wasn't even really anything to my knowledge.
Like utility billing or something like that.
Right. She was doing all the utility billing, which raises another question. So, as we've gotten about halfway into this report, who is the one that was doing all of the billing and payroll?
And who was writing the checks?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That was Stephanie.
Yeah.
So how is Sarah making money disappear out of, money that's being, well, I guess she could take money too, right? Like it's not just a one person job over there, right? It's a whole team.
Takes a team, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the only way it makes sense, that they were all working together.
Well, I mean, that's really the only way that it makes sense. I mean, I can't believe that Stephanie has worked for this town for 10 years and hasn't dipped into the cash jar not once when it was obviously going on for 5 years. Well, we'll say
She's been
4.
there almost 15.
At the very least.
And remember,
And-
folks,
and
these are the opinions of the host.
Right.
Your volume's low, Lori. We can almost
Oh,
hear you.
legend.
You and Scales are both having terrible audio, just so you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Can't really hear you. No. So
Check, mic check.
yeah, you're in and out, but you're there, Scales. But yeah, I mean, it's theft. She admits it's theft. Still money. I mean, what do you do about something like that? What does the chat think you do about something like that, right? Like this report's longer than this, but just from this point, I mean, what do you think? What does chat think's going on here? Throw some comments in there and let us know. Are we just fucking everything up here and nobody has a clue what we're even probably talking about? I don't know. But it's stealing. She knows it's stealing. So
Even
You-
Sarah
you
said
can get
there's no
arrested.
good reason for stealing.
Well, yeah, right. But I mean, if Good Citizen can get arrested for defending himself, which is exactly what happened, it was self-defense and nothing happened, or cited. You got Robert, who was literally arrested, put in handcuffs, taken all the way down to the fucking police station for chalking.
multiple charges for chalking. Yeah, 4 charges for chalking.
Multiple.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many months in court dates.
But
For
these guys were just doing their job though. So that's the difference. I think. Like I wasn't doing my job. It's not like I was there reporting or waiting to get the newspaper or doing investigative shit. I wasn't doing my job when I got jumped. Robert wasn't doing his job when he was out chalking, drawing attention to the fucking dumpster fire that was going on right inside these doors. But they were doing their job. And I guess that's probably the main difference, I think. I don't know.
Well, I just want to point out a couple of things too, because a couple of players in Robert's arrest, when they went to testify in court, one, if I remember correctly, after hearing the testimony, the judge deemed, I believe, uncredible, and I think she said that she couldn't even. I think one of them testified to a date that a video supposedly was taken, but yet the incident had taken place prior to the date that she said they had for the video. So it wasn't just credible, it
Well,
was more or less, I think the judge, in a very polite term, called it perjury. And then the other one was just so unreliable that the judge couldn't rely on their testimony whatsoever. So their statements were thrown out. So,
and
and
I
those
can
two
tell you
players
that
were,
I'm sorry, John. I was going to tell you that the player that you're talking about that was deemed uncredible altogether was Stephanie. That was the witness that was deemed uncredible, and then they had to bring Tyra in, right? Because Stephanie was going to go and testify for Tyra, but couldn't because she could not articulate exactly what was going on with that case. So they brought in Tyra. And Tyra gave a bunch of mismatched dates and whatnot and so forth, and then claimed there was a video, and then claimed that, they couldn't find it, but they viewed it, which made her an uncredible witness. There you go, John.
Chat's got nothing to say about it.
What does that last quote on this page even mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so we haven't gotten to that yet. I mean, I can finish it here. So he asked Miss Porras what should happen to a person or people who stole this money, and after saying she didn't know, she then said that they should pay it back. That's it. They should just be able to pay back the money they stole, and everything's all good, right?
No doubt.
So did Sarah ever pay back the money? Is that
No,
where
not
a random?
How do you pay back an unknown amount of money?
I don't know.
She admits
Well, I
once
mean,
she started reconciling the books, she realized then that it was way more money than she'd ever known. So if they don't even know how much money is owed, how do you pay back? I mean, does she just got to pay the rest of her life? We put her on a payment plan, $500 a month or something. I mean, how do you work something like that with a criminal? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe
Criminal by her own admission.
Well, they came up with a number in the end of this, I do believe. We're not there yet, but
her own admission is it's a crime. So, I mean, that would make her a criminal. I'm just saying.
and if that number's correct, it's grand theft at the least.
I mean, you never know how much money. I mean, if from 17 forward is all that they looked into, I mean, it could have been going on for any point in that 15 years, right? So I wouldn't be able to put a number that I could believe would be a full amount paid back, if that makes sense. But
well, I mean, he did ask her if she ever thinks there are good reasons for stealing money, as in this situation, and she said no, not to get it back. No.
Huh?
I Scales. I don't know.
I don't either, man.
Right?
I don't know. Not to get it back though. No. It's not
No.
it's not a good reason not to get it back.
Mhm.
Get caught, that's a decent reason to get it back.
You can't make this shit up.
Well, I mean, she advised that the situation she needed the money to get her medication, but that she paid it back. I
Well, I
confirmed
saw a comment
again
today.
that she always paid it back. Right?
I
The
saw,
guy confirmed again that she always paid it back, and she again so she paid back all of her money, but she didn't know that there was money missing.
I saw a comment today that said maybe she should have been buying insulin instead of cigarettes and smoking out back.
Yeah, it could be. Because she didn't need the money for the cigarettes. She had those. I mean, we got plenty of videos
Right.
of her and Stephanie sitting out back, chain smoking and shit.
She was probably bumming them off the neighbor.
Yeah, it could have been. You never know. I mean, I don't know. Could have been. Her husband worked for the town and for the county and everybody. I mean, now he works here for the city of Walsenburg. So, I mean, they had, I don't know. She just needed it for medication.
Who knows checks around?
She paid it back, guys. She always paid
Right.
it back.
It's just like the police. They just move them around when they're corrupt and crooked.
Well, I mean, this guy did tell Miss Porras that it was very apparent that the behavior of taking money from the cash drawer stopped when Mayor Encinas took office in August of 2024. So money was still being taken all the way up until August?
That's what is apparent, I guess.
It didn't stop when she found out that there was missing money from reconciliation?
No. It says it's very apparent that it was when Mayor Encinas took office. I'm not. I looked and looked. I'm not quite sure what makes it very apparent, other than his statement. But yeah, I guess that's when it stopped, is August of 24.
Well, we're also not provided the information that he was provided either. I mean,
And this is also a paid for by the mayor investigation with the town's money.
right. So
Of
maybe
course
we
he's
need to
gonna be
request.
biased.
Well, maybe we need to request the information that was given to him, like the spreadsheets of the missing money.
What's up,
Well,
Anarchy?
since it was a private investigation, I don't think you'll have a leg to stand on getting that information.
I don't know how you figure that. They
I
paid
don't
for
know
it
how
with
you figure
taxpayer
that.
money.
I don't know for sure. Well, yeah, you're right. They did pay for it with city money, so.
Yeah, that would make it a public record. Whether he's a private investigator or not, he was paid with funds that came from the town.
It was done. The investigation was done on an employee of the town.
It was the town's money.
Yeah,
It
it
was the
should be
town's
public
money.
information.
The people are the victim here. That's the thing. Like, that's the victim. It's not a person. It was the people. Like, multiple victims, dude. Like, that's the way I see it, at least.
Well, the town should be flooding the office with Quora requests, then, shouldn't they?
Well, they might want to
Won't
slow
happen
down
'cause they're
because you
lazy.
never know what kind of information you get out of there.
They don't care because they're all family and they're all working together, probably, allegedly.
It's a whole
I
network.
mean,
It's a whole network of corruption, that government. That's why RICO can happen.
it is.
Those idiots don't realize that.
One,
They're that stupid. Uh-oh.
Are we not at the end of the last page? Are we done? did I misspeak again? Fuck. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Oh, good.
It's
All right.
okay. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody can
We're
see.
almost there. Only 7 pages to go, guys.
Oh,
Only
okay.
7
I'll get mute then.
Oh, that's great. That's hilarious. No, but I mean, seriously, I think everybody can see that what's going on here, how it's working out. You know what I'm saying? It's great that Mayor Encinas is saving the day here. She took the initiative. She got this investigation going. Stephanie didn't do a damn thing. Everything's okay.
Water's good, folks.
Water's good. Don't forget that one.
Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit.
Oh, we're not even all the way through it. You want me to scroll down?
Oh yeah, I was trying to pull a Lori. My bad.
Yeah. So this guy asked Porus if the missing money was all taken by Tyra, and she said, "I would say." She further said, "If I had to get it for my medication, then I paid it back." So it's all Tyra. Man, those are some good friends right there. Didn't they say that they were ride or die with Tyra? I could have swore I heard him say that. They'll always watch Tyra's back while they're pushing her underneath the bus.
Check.
Check.
Yeah. 2, 1, 2.
Pushed under and backed up.
Hit that like button, folks.
Oh, smash it. She also advised that it was only Tyra who asked her, Porus, to give money to her. She said it was, and that Tyra was her superior, and that she does what she's told. She does what she's told. Miss Porus did not believe this was sketchy. Not at all. At the time, but after she started working on the reconciliation book, she saw that it was happening. Not while it was happening, once she saw the books.
Just doing her job.
Just doing her job. You know, does that plausible deniability really get anybody off?
Well, I mean, the Poruses like to say that, just doing their job.
Oh.
They stole Robert's water. They stole Robert's gas meter. They were just doing their job, you know?
Right.
When they admitted that they violated his rights while doing it, yeah.
Just doing their job. This guy explained to Miss Porus, right? This guy explained to Miss Porus that there was cash missing from the daily deposits that had no sticky notes or documentation that occurred after Tyra was gone and no longer had access to the money. Well, well, hold on a second. Did Tyra really
doing her job? Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Now I don't know if she's just doing her job. Now my whole feelings changed about everything. Because Tyra was gone, no longer had access, and she continued with the sticky notes. And at that time, remember, Tyra was the check to her balance, right? So now she's just walking around balancing herself. Holy shit. And Tyra wasn't telling her to do it or signing off on it or nothing. Is what they're saying, I think.
Well, maybe it's she thought it was okay because Tyra was doing it when she was clerk, and now that she was technically clerk because Tyra was gone, she could do it.
Right, but it doesn't say Stephanie signed off on the sticky note here.
Stephanie's innocent, guys.
Stephanie doesn't do any of that. She doesn't do any of that.
No, but
She
Wait a
didn't do
minute.
nothing.
Wait a minute. I have a question. I could have sworn that Tyra came back on August 12th and then resigned, right?
Why wasn't the
So
council
if
able to
you-
catch any of this? Aren't they supposed
So if
to
you was-
oversee all of this? Sorry, John.
Yeah, but so here's my thing. If Tyra resigned August 12th and she was paid for 3 months after that, that would put us into
we didn't even
September,
get to that
October,
part yet.
and November.
John. We didn't even get there yet. We weren't even to that part yet. You just pulled a Lori. We're
See,
talking about
there-
Tyra was gone.
Resembling me.
Access in the sticky notes were still going.
yeah.
So,
Don't be like me.
Well, the money wasn't for her, right? The money was for Tyra because Tyra was now jobless, right? And she needed some help, right? She wasn't still getting paid. She just needed a little bit of cash here and there. That's all, right?
15 consecutive checks. Right? Offshore account that's still in the United States.
you better catch up.
Pedophilia Island doesn't count as an offshore account.
You're way behind. You better catch up.
What am I doing
Oh,
wrong,
shit.
man?
I have a sticky note. I wonder if I could get a loan.
A grant. You don't want a loan, you want a grant. A grant you don't have to pay back. You have to pay back a loan.
Yeah. You want the grant.
Yeah.
Get the grant.
Yeah, get the grant. Grant, check.
You can write to the CDPHE or the USDA and tell them that you got some water issues and get a $30,000 grant and then stick the money anywhere you want.
I think it's very important that everybody knows that Stephanie runs this town and she's innocent.
Because Triple Dribble Erlinda says so.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
after
I mean,
Tyra was
I
gone,
saw it on the news, but it must be true.
after Tyra was
Let's-
gone,
let's
the
reflect-
notes continued, and that's kind of interesting. I mean, because Tyra is the one who ended up charged, but yet here the sticky notes continued.
Well, I mean, they continued because Miss Porras told the person that this investigator that it was due to the town maintenance workers needed money for such things as gas for machinery. So now it's the town workers taking money, but it's for gas.
She's such a simpleton. She makes it too easy.
Wasn't that right around the time that you was helping the town out? Was they giving you gas out of the petty cash drawer?
Oh, well, I only worked there for a week, so I guess I wasn't there long enough to take place in the petty cash drawer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a disappointment you are to the team.
Not long enough to
Oh.
get the sticky note privilege, huh?
Yeah,
No,
government
not-
hates you.
Yeah, I didn't even get paid. It was all volunteer, apparently, and that's cool. I didn't get a gift card or anything for volunteering that week. Help longer and finding keys that were disappeared in crevices that shouldn't have been, and I'm just saying, like, it's cool. I get a card from everyone else can get gift cards, but apparently I don't get one. Where's my gift card,
The petty
motherfuckers?
cash of the government.
She also said that
you
they
tell us how much
that there
vacation
were-
time you
hold
have,
on.
and we'll just forward you the money.
Right? Shoot, I should have 120 hours right off the bat, so we're good. She also said that there were sticky notes. Take a shot. She also said that there were sticky notes that documented the missing money. Ms. Porras repeatedly said that the money was being moved for months prior to Tyra quitting to make up for the cash that was short. So hold on a second. Did she not know where they stopped playing the shell game until the reconciliation paperwork? Or did they just like deposit shit willy-nilly with like shortages? I'm kind of lost because now they're going all over the fucking place.
Well, we could go back to the auditor's opinion of it all.
We could. But Ms. Porras repeatedly said that the money was being moved for months prior to Tyra quitting to make up for the cash that was short. She also said that there were notes with those movements, or there should have been notes with those movements.
Who would forward investigation and then slap a CBI, ex-CBI name on it? That alone's forgery.
I don't know.
It's
But when he was told Ms. Porras,
I would tell everybody do your own research. This is probably a forgery. I don't know. I found it on Facebook, so verify your
It
own
was on the
information.
internet. It must be true.
well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said,
I
public
would say
document.
contact your local government officials, CBI, all that, and you can confirm this. I don't know. I find it on Facebook. It's probably forgery. I don't know.
I don't know about that because I could have sworn there was a particular mayor trying to stifle this thing from being on Facebook.
Well, we already said that. But I mean, we could repeat it for the people that have shown up past that point. That yeah, the mayor who had this investigation done didn't like that somebody put it out, and a lot of people are mad at us or telling us, hey, why'd you put this out? Like, we didn't put it out. Somebody put it on the Facebook page. We're just reporting on it.
According to
Shit
the
happens when
mayoral,
stuff ends out on
it just may be fake.
it might be. I mean, there's no doubt that, you know, somebody from the town hall board could have dropped this on our page. I mean, a lot of them were on our page until we blocked the mayor. We had to give her a timeout because we don't remove posts from our page. It's a completely honest page. The other Town of Aguilar page, they don't tell you anything. They give you all, if you want butterflies and rainbows and everything's going good in Aguilar, go to that page. If you want to actually know what the hell is going on in your town, come to our page. You might not like it because you might not like what you see, but don't get mad at us because we're not the ones making these documents. We're not the ones doing these actions inside your town hall. We're not the ones running your town. It's been made very clear that Stephanie runs your town. Just like Tyra did.
Scales, every time you try to talk, when he talks, it just drowns you right out, and we can't hear a fucking word you say. We can barely hear you as it is. Yeah, this poor fucking Aguilar service or something. I don't know. I mean,
it is shitty.
It's kind of shit service or something. But I mean, I remember my shit used to do that at one point, but yeah. So So we didn't really understand whatever you was saying there, because when you people was talking, it just drowned you right out every time.
Okay.
What about using sticky notes as cash?
Well, I mean, I thought that they were putting Monopoly money back in there.
Just doing their job.
Just doing their job.
I mean, medication. Excuse me. Sorry.
Where did we leave off? I got lost here. My mouse moved. I tell you what, I'll just pick up over here. When I told Miss Porras that this pattern no longer had access, she stated, and I can see how that looks on me. She continued to tell me that sticky notes were there, and she knows they were there. So those notes continued to say, I can see how that looks. I asked Miss Porras if she took any of that money, and she said, no, I did not. He's informed Miss Porras that he had sticky notes from the time she took the money where she did not pay them back, and that she had previously money back. She said, as far as I knew, I paid everything back. After asking Miss Porras if there was a reason she took the money, it also again said that she thought she paid it all back. I explained to her that there were sticky notes for some of these instances, but there were also many instances where no sticky notes or documentation existed. Miss Porras responded, I'm pretty sure I put a sticky note on every single time. So supposedly he did have sticky notes when money wasn't put back into the thing.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you had some sticky notes at least, right?
Some. I mean, he did reference the spreadsheet provided to him and asked Miss Porras if she took $169.03 in August of 24. Miss Porras was adamant that she didn't take or borrow any money in August. When she asked the last time she took money, she responded that it had been some time. I asked her how many times she took money in 2024, and she said it may have been a couple of times. And again, that it was for medication. When asked what amount she took, excuse me, she said it would be something like $50 and never uneven amounts.
Remind me
Stephanie
again
could have
who
definitely
provided
made
that
that spreadsheet
spreadsheet.
up and then took and pocketed the money herself.
Could have.
Allegedly, maybe.
Well, he asked Miss Porras if the amount missing for only the times in which she alone had access, i.e. Tyra was on vacation, would add up to be thousands of dollars. She responded, I wouldn't think so. I honestly wouldn't think so, but I know things started adding up. I asked her if all of the money missing from prior to Tyra leaving would be all Tyra's, and she said, no, some of them could be mine. Miss Porras continued to maintain that if there was not a note present that it was never not documented on purpose and that she was honest with me. But she's not being honest because prior to she didn't take a dime, right? But now she's not sure. Now she's not sure if all that money is Tyra's that's missing.
Thousands of dollars. Oh my gosh, man. Just robbing the people. Just robbing the people. Fuck it. You know, it's cool. It's the cool thing to do. I mean, I remember when those office ladies was trying to tell me about my morals and everything, you know?
Yeah.
Boy.
Theft auto.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. But Miss Porter said, I paid it back. And if I didn't, then that was my mistake. If I need to pay it back, if we need to make out a plan, if we need to, then I'm willing to do that. I want it all over. I want it done. Well, again, GCM brought that up earlier. How do you work out a deal with a criminal? Well, normally, in my opinion, you would. No, criminal. No alleged. She admitted.
I mean,
You
why
put your
didn't
hands up?
Why
I
didn't
don't know
they
this
just let,
document is authentic, though, for facts.
Why didn't they just let Ponzi pay back all the money he took instead of sending him to prison? I mean, why they just didn't let him? You know, probably because they seized all of his fucking assets, froze everything. See, he didn't have any money, right? Yeah. It's kind of how it goes when you fucking borrow the people's money without asking and fucking do it for years on end, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Don't forget, it was no money and no financial concerns.
None. And I mean, yeah, usually that lands people in prison. Yeah, the DOC. That's where they go. But
Well, I mean,
you do need to pay it back, bitch. Either way, you need to fucking pay it back. That's aside from the point. It needs to be paid back. But that shouldn't be all of it, I wouldn't think. I mean, oops.
well,
I'm sorry. It's in the past. Like all those excuses. I don't know. Maybe. They've worked before in Aguilar.
It's not the doctor's office, but you may receive an enema.
well, I mean, I think Tyra is a great example of what should happen. I mean, granted, it hasn't happened yet. I mean, she was arrested, but let's say she was given the courtesy to turn herself in. She wasn't arrested when we brought this all to the attention of the sheriff's department. She was arrested long after. What's that?
The sheriff's office doesn't come to Aguilar.
No, but we go to them.
Yeah, and they were aware Tyra was stealing money for a long time while Tyra actively stole money, right? And I mean, again, like they're aware the money's walking out the door and they don't act on it, right? Because government has a hard time policing government for some reason. So yeah, I would think that it could have been a lot less money stolen had they done something about it sooner, right? And we see that all the time over there. They always are reacting. They're never proactive. They're reactive.
Well, that's what the cops are for, right? They're reactive. They're not proactive. I mean, unless they're working on a chalking charge, then they're proactive.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? Like they were proactively trying to fucking stop Robert from chalking and me from defending myself. But as far as like the people's money, they didn't give a fuck about that. You touch the feds' money, that's a quick fucking fast in a hurry. We got your ass. We just seen that, right? If this was federal money right here in any of these forms on a sticky note, then maybe it's a little different, right? And I mean, you're talking taxes were being paid in cash, and sometimes I'm thinking, right? There has to be probably likely federal money that was commingled into that petty cash fund, right? So maybe they were
USDA.
stealing. Yeah, maybe they were stealing from the fucking feds. Maybe that's what it takes to get arrested. I don't know. It's not stealing from the people, I guess.
Well, I don't know, but you know, in this guy's interview with Miss Porras, she repeatedly said that when she took money from the petty cash or bills paid drawer, she always paid it back. Later in the interview, she was confronted with the information I provided that indicated that as of August 2024, Miss Porras owed the town $1,353.19 for money she had borrowed and never paid back. That must be nice to just be able to pick out $1,000 worth of money, you know, here and there, never pay it back.
Notice how far back it goes, though.
Right.
March 2018 to August of 24.
Right.
It's been going on for over 6 years. Over 6.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, he says it's important to note that that first spreadsheet entry was from March 18th and that the last entry was in August of 2024. This is a 6.5-year window in which she took the money, documented with sticky notes, which she never paid back. There are multiple entries indicating that checks were written by Miss Porras to the town and were returned due to insufficient funds. So basically, she was doing the same thing that Sarah was doing, was writing checks, putting them in the deposit, and taking the cash for it.
Sarah was doing, yeah. She's bouncing checks to the city. Yeah.
Well, no, no. She said that Stephanie even once wrote a check for cash.
Right. Yeah, but you just said Sarah.
Right.
I was saying, but Tyra and
I'm sorry, my bad.
And Sarah, we're all fucking doing it. That's the thing. It's the cool thing to do. If you need a little money, just write a check. It'll be declined, insufficient funds, whatever. You know, you just bounce checks. You know, that's what they've done it multiple times. It looks like all of them. I mean, we've had emails along the way saying, "Oh, this girl wrote it on the wrong account, or she wrote the wrong this, or she bounced this, or she," you know. So, piss poor money management skills for sure.
Well, for a bunch of people that I know.
I've been looking for a bank. Somebody was telling me about a beautiful one up in Greenwood Village.
Well, I hear they do great work. They'll take anybody's money. I mean, there's a location down in Trinidad, but you want to go up there. That's the best location.
All right, I'm going to take the word for it.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't see why anybody else would use that one in Trinidad. You got to go up to the one up there in Greenwood Village. I mean, that's the best one right there.
Okay, let's get the sticky note.
Oh man. I think I know what it is, Scales. I think I can hear myself in the background. That's the feedback. There are multiple entries. What's that?
My mic was off.
No, you were on there for a second. I muted you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's all good. So there are multiple entries indicating that the checks written by Miss Porras to the town were returned due to insufficient funds. All other reimbursements from Miss Porras were in the form of payroll deductions. I did not find any entries in which Miss Porras paid money back in whole or in part that was not a payroll deduction. In my professional opinion, it is unlikely that this money would ever be voluntarily paid back by Miss Porras. That's just his opinion. He doesn't think Miss Porras is going to pay it back. In the interview, Miss Porras denied taking money and purposely not notating it with a sticky note. Initially, she indicated that the missing money, both documented and undocumented, would be due to the actions of Tyra Avila. When confronted with the continuation of monies being missing after Tyra no longer had access to the drawer, Miss Porras blamed the money being moved from, blamed it on money being moved from when Tyra had access and giving petty cash to the maintenance workers for work-related items. This seems unlikely as Tyra had been on some form of leave for months prior to her resignation, and there is no indication of notes or receipts from maintenance workers. In addition, I find it concerning that this behavior stopped when Erlinda Encinas became the mayor. This indicates to me that Ms. Porras knew this behavior was wrong, if not illegal, and that she would be discovered if the behavior continued. Throughout the entirety of the interview, Ms. Porras appeared to have a selective memory. Some things she initially seemed certain about, only to not remember when confronted.
Yeah, she had a hard time affording the memory pills. She was spending, she's spending enough on everything else. She couldn't afford the memory pills too.
Nope. With the conflicting information, she initially and repeatedly stated that she always paid the money back, only to say she thought she paid the money back when confronted with the documentation in a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet entries add up to $1,908.19 prior to payroll deductions. Over six and a half years and many contradict. Over 6.5 years and many contradict. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was reading that right. Her statement to me that the most she ever took was $100. There are entries that she took $200, $150 twice, $185, $245, $257, as well as smaller amounts. In my professional opinion, these are not amounts of money that one forgets to pay back. Miss Porras's lack of memory also indicates to me that at best, taking money was a regular and normal occurrence, and at worst was money she never intended to pay back, equaling theft.
At least she's not a chalker, though, guys, or she'd fucking be arrested.
Well, I mean, if theft is okay, then it should be no issue for me to go down to the corner store and rob the till, right?
Just leave a sticky note.
I mean, not rob the till. Well, no, because if you so let's take it this way.
People, you don't know how this works, so you just get a sticky note and you write on it, "Give me the money," and then you go into the bank and you put it on the counter, and they give you the money.
Oh, and then nothing happens, right? You're just able to walk out, and if they catch you, you can just say, "I'm sorry, I'll pay it back."
You were borrowing it, right? You were just borrowing it.
Yeah, I'm
and
borrowing it.
you were going to pay it back. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the bank, you
Yeah.
write on a sticky note, let me borrow $1,000.
Oh, that's a little amount.
And they're just gonna I mean, I
1,321 or something, you know.
well, I just need 1,000 right now. So you just ask them. Well, you don't even ask them. You tell them that you're borrowing. I'm going to borrow $1,000. That's cool, right? Just they'll give me the money, and then nothing will happen because I said borrow instead of steal.
Right, and it's the people's money, and the people don't care if you borrow their money. I mean, I'm sure we asked all the people, didn't we? Right? I mean,
I think we did.
yeah, they were okay with it.
But
I mean,
early in the interview, yeah. Go ahead. Okay, I'll go ahead. Well, I've got one more paragraph. Let's just finish out the paragraph. Early in the interview, Ms. Porras said that Stephanie Coca did not participate in the behavior of borrowing cash from the drawer. This behavior was something that only Ms. Porras and Tyra Avila participated in. Ms. Porras never mentioned Ms. Coca's name again in the 97-minute interview. Additionally, prior to my interview with Porras, I met with Ms. Coca for almost 2 hours. I asked numerous questions of her, all of which she answered without hesitation and without concern on my part. Ms. Coca told me she realized that she may need to be interviewed at some point based on the answers, explanations that were provided to me by Ms. Porras and Ms. Coca. It is my professional opinion Stephanie Coca did not participate in missing monies that are either documented or undocumented.
right.
So
Now,
why would he now wait, I want to know something. If he did an interview with Stephanie, right? Why would you even mention this last part period in this? Because, the professional opinion that Stephanie Coca didn't participate would be in Stephanie Coca's interview file like this, right?
Well, it raises another question too. And maybe it's me, maybe it's just a curiosity in my nature, but if he did a 2-hour interview with Stephanie Coca, wouldn't there be a report on that interview?
Well, I'm kind of hoping that Anonymous over there drops that one too. But
how would Stephanie not know that this was going on? I mean, because knowing that she's stealing is participating. Okay, there's no gray there. If you know somebody's stealing and you're not fucking, hey, you can't fucking take the people's money. You're participating, and she had to have known because she did payroll, and he, in his own words, says that her debts were paid back through payroll.
Well, and in my experience, we'll go back to a friend of mine that I knew. He got busted as an accessory. He went to a convenience store with his buddy. His buddy went in, said he was going to pay for gas, and his buddy came out running, jumped in the car and took off and didn't even fill up gas. Well, cops got him. He was arrested as an accessory. He didn't even know the guy robbed the place. Stephanie, on the other hand, knows that Sarah was taking money. That would make her an accessory if she's allowing it to happen and not reporting it before Mayor Encinas gets in there, right? And then you had Mayor Donald in there. So why wasn't it reported to him, or was he complicit in it as well?
He had no financial concerns.
Definitely no financial concerns on Mayor Donald's part.
Yeah.
Nope.
Seems a little
And
fishy.
Steve and Vicky lived happily ever after.
All I know is this whole document's fake, and everybody should do their own research. Everybody should be making requests and figuring out where your money is going. I would personally be wondering, when is Anonymous going to drop those other reports that match this report? In the videos, the audios of, he says there's audios. So maybe we could get some audios of these interviews.
Maybe we can get copies of the sticky notes.
I mean, if Anonymous can't do it, maybe Batman can do it. Well, somebody. We're gonna ask around the superhero community and see who might have access.
Yep.
You know,
We'll see what happens. I mean, we've got more documentation to go over. We've got more like shady documentation to go over. But it's already been what? Wow, it's 2 hours.
it was
Wow.
all Lori's idea to skip the first part of that hour. If you would have listened to her, you could have saved an hour, you people. You know?
Like War and Peace getting through the story, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey,
Well, there is so much in this story. I mean, if this is fake, I mean, I gotta say it's one hell of a story.
right.
I mean, maybe you can make this shit up.
Yeah.
Maybe, but yeah, true.
It's probably made up. I mean, those ladies wouldn't steal from the people. They just wouldn't do that. I don't know. I mean,
Well,
they're
again,
They're fine moral
all
compasses.
together.
well, I want Lori to bust this one. I really do. I've been waiting for her to bust this one. I've been waiting for her to bust what's on the bottom of this page. Tell him, Lori, what's wrong with the bottom of this page?
I don't know. I can't see it. It's got old people eyes. Oh, it says confidential. Is that what it says? I don't know.
Oh, okay. At the bottom, it's got Chris Schaefer and his signature, and it's labeled
Right.
as the director of the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, retired.
Retired.
You notice how he had to throw in that, you notice how he had to throw in that old director unit in there, even though it has no power at this point.
He's been with the CBI 30 years or whatever. And he-
Wow.
We can't hear a
You're-
damn thing.
You're,
You got
you're
that
roboting,
You know,
Lori.
it's like,
Right there.
oh,
Stay,
shit.
stay right there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Repeat
right
what
there.
you said.
Keep your left arm in the air.
What I'm saying is he has over 30 years of law enforcement experience in investigations, and in his opinion, Stephanie had no knowledge.
Right.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck
Right.
off. All these women were complicit. The whole government is complicit. They can't do financials. They don't want to give up financials because if you give up financials, then you can find all the holes. Remember when Angela came on board with the council? By God, I'll find the leaks. I'll find the responsibility. And then all we heard is her bitch and moan about how hard it was to do this job. And she had to take stuff to her house. So she was taking financial documents out of that government building, and those documents aren't allowed to leave that building. But
And I mean, this was going on during that time as well, you know, in that time frame.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what did she do? She worked for 10 minutes, and then supposedly she took stuff to CBI too. I don't know if I believe that. She has a duty to report, but that doesn't mean she did it. Maybe she's just saying that to be a hero, right? Can't trust people. The only thing that she did was buy that place where Tyra was living and then evict Tyra out of there. That's the only good she's done. She can fuck off. Longtime resident, she doesn't do shit to help the town, except get on council for 10 minutes and then bitch about the job she swore she could crack the case.
You
Fuck off.
better be careful, Lori. She might
Fuck
walk.
off.
She might walk. Be careful.
Yeah,
Be careful.
yeah. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. You know? That, yeah, it's a sensitive topic to fire me up over this bullshit because women talk. Women cycle together.
How you really
Women
feel,
eat
Lori.
together.
Don't hold back.
Yeah. Cunts. I'm telling you, if I could do it and go in there and not worry about getting assaulted by Sarah, well, Sarah's not there. Well, I could go to her employment. But if I could go into town hall without fear of being assaulted by Stephanie, I would do it. And I don't think Stephanie would do that to me because I think she understands. We have an understanding, you know, when I sat there and saw her that day that all the shit broke loose with the assault and everything, and she left her job to go down to Walmart, and I saw her there, and her piece of shit son sitting there giggling as they're walking down the aisle and eye screwing me. Fuck you, Stephanie. Hear me. Fuck you. I'm not intimidated. You're a cunt. You're going down. I promise. The government's going to get you. Your older brother's going to get you.
She's just
Fuck
doing
you.
her job, Lori. She's
Yeah,
just doing
fuck
her
her.
job.
Yeah, fuck her at $30 an hour. Fuck her at $30 an hour. Fuck her. Fuck her.
Don't forget on Sundays it's time and a half.
I don't
All right,
understand why it's time and a half on Sundays.
Hey, I heard
Anything
Lori
over
this
40
morning,
hours
yeah.
is time and a half. Right? Is that not correct? Anything over 40 hours is time and a half? Yes. Fuck her. And I'm done. I'm not speaking her name anymore.
Yeah, that's the time and a half. She gets her overtime. But 65 on Sunday.
Ugh. That's such an irritation to me.
You came in here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Everybody who came up, gave their opinion. Everybody in chat. What a show. What a show, you people. Yeah. What a show.
What a shit show.
Oh man, we gotta get out of here, guys.
When you thought I was warm, now them bitches like bees. You should see the way
We
they
gotta
swarm.
get
They
out of
said
here.
I was lost. I told you I was found.
Leave you guys a little bit of Deadbeat E.
Down, trying to figure out why.
We'll be back. We got more shit. We got a lot more shit. We're already at 2 hours, man. You know, we can't bring it all to you in one single show. Make sure you subscribe to you people. You never know when we're going to be doing the show. So hit the bell. Thanks, Glory. Thanks, John. Thanks, Deb. Appreciate y'all. That girl in the forest. Daddy. Yeah. Oklahoma.
I thought I just did that. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy some Deadbeat E. Go sub to Deadbeat E.
No motherfucker I can trust, trying to figure out why. I don't even know what it's gonna be like when I blow up. I ain't got shit, and they want that. Truthfully, I don't give a fuck. I ain't here to make nobody happy but me. Tell you about that too, though.
Tell me how I'm supposed to trust another person. Everybody that I love leave me hurting. I ain't saying that I'm perfect, I'm saying it's a purpose. And I'm only fucking with you people if it's worth it. People want time that I don't gotta give. So if we being honest, baby, I just wanna live. Cause I done did time, 10 to be exact. You can add another 3 that I ain't never getting back. Tell me how I'm supposed to trust another person. Everybody that I love leave me hurting. I ain't saying that